welcome to my channel at Nene Northern Prepper. Right now, oh, that's my door, guys. I have it open and the wind blew it a little bit. But anyway, I'm up here at Walmart and I am actually waiting for some deliveries to happen. A little slow today, but I figured while I am up here waiting for some work to happen, I would go over, we have inflation is back, and what are some of the other foods that have faced 2024's biggest price hikes. You know, being I do delivery for food and shop for food for other people, I kind of have an idea because I am seeing it every day. But eggflation is back for sure. Those price of eggs have definitely jumped up. Lettuce and eggs have seen the highest price increase among all food and drink items through the start of 2024, according to the latest 6-month data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics anyway. And fruits and while citrus fruits have plummeted in price after recovering a bit in 2023, lettuce prices have increased by 10.3% from last November through May, according to the Consumer Price Index. So we are seeing price increases still happening, and it's been, over 4 years since all this began. But lettuce is tricky as it can be largely only grown in the western states, so struggling with water is not helping issues at all. And labor, it's labor intensive, meaning it's more expensive to produce, especially in states like California that have raised the minimum wage and are potentially passing that cost on to consumers. Colorado State University Professor Don Tillman, he said. Anyway, following lettuce, eggs had the biggest increase at 9.5%, which, may be the result of suppliers overcorrecting after prices jumped from quite high to quite low last year. And, it could still be tied to recovering from what, the avian that the laying houses went through in recent years. Citrus fruits and oranges and tangerines and apples were 3 of the 5 items with the highest decreases. Because citrus growth has been good in the U.S. this year. There's an excessive domestic supply on top of what is already being imported from other countries. So, what are you seeing at the grocery store? Lettuce with a 10.3% increase, eggs at a 9.5% increase, tomatoes 3.9% increase, and other beverages, including tea, 3.2%. Foods and drinks items with the biggest price increase were citrus fruits, 7.8%, apples, 6.2% decrease. Okay, citrus fruits took 7.8 decrease, apples 6.2 decrease. Other uncooked poultry, including turkey, took a 4.1 decrease. Oranges, including tangerines, 3.9% decrease, and potatoes, 3.6 decrease. So, with the big numbers, the overall increase for food and beverage prices in the U.S. from November to May, inflation stood at 1.7% for all items generally. What to watch for? Well, when asked what consumers can look for in back half of the year, well, shoppers might need to set their expectations. I think people are going to have to have an epitome that we're not going back to those prices. The good old days, yeah, they were nice, but a lot of things were not going to come back from. Just four foods saw no price change in the last 6 months, and those were bakery products, bread, poultry, and food at elementary and secondary schools. They stayed about the same. Like grain crops have remained relatively stable in the first half of the year. So, following years of high inflation, tied partly, to the outbreak in 2020, inflation started to cool last year. Into this year, overall year inflation stood at 3.3% in May, and an improvement from the same month in 2023, and 4% in 2022, 8.6% last year. So, eggs were a key element of increased inflation. Yeah, we all love to have our eggs, and I'm so thankful that my son is raising chickens and brings me those farm fresh eggs. It's really, really nice to have those farm fresh eggs and not have to buy them. So, what we don't know is the expected impacts of os, I can't pronounce this word, and other appetite suppressing drugs on food prices. Pointed out some of the foods with high price increases have more traditional or nutritional, there we go, benefits and are perceived as healthier, like lettuce and eggs, while some foods that have decreased in prices, like apples and potatoes, are considered more sugar or carbohydrate dense. So, some of the food industries are actually concerning that they're losing demand for their products, which can lead to dropping prices to stay competitive. So, guys, there's a few of the what's happening at our grocery store. So, I gotta get back, keep my eye on where the money's at. Okay. So times have been hard for people. Like I say, I've had to take on this gig job just to make ends meet. Thank God that I have items stacked away on my prepper pantry. I'm still prepping. I just don't have enough time nowadays to really make videos for you as often as I would like to. So, I really apologize for that. But let me turn this camera around. I didn't want to be rude and not show you my face. So, and gonna leave the video, and I hope everyone has a great day and great weekend coming up. And so, I'm just gonna keep my eye on what's going on the food and the food prices, because we are all feeling it out here. A lot of us have had to take on extra work just to survive. So we're doing what we have to do to survive. I know even bigger channels, aren't having the time now to put into their videos. A lot of us are being shadow banned, especially the ones that have the word prepper in it. So, that could be a reason too why you aren't seeing as much of us preppers on the channels or on YouTube nowadays. So, but I like to keep y'all informed when I can, and so I'm taking a few minutes here to do just that. And oh, that didn't work. I had the camera turned the wrong way, but nothing's happening here yet. And I sit up here waiting for work. Some days are good, other days are not so good at all. But it is a way to make, extra money to help support my family. So, anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off here and keep an eye on this app here, because it's what lets me know if I have a job available to go do. So, anyway, guys, hope to see you again soon. Until the next video, toodaloo, God bless.